Hi, welcome to the Sawdust Factory. If, like myself, you've bought a pair of the UJK Rail clips and they arrived in the post in two-part form, altogether, after a few uses, they all seem to come apart. With a simple modification, I can show you how to avoid this and this. These modified ones take you half an hour of your time, fit on the rail, not move, won't fall off, and with a simple Allen key you can be able to just move them around as you would do the guide rail. Stay tuned and I'll show you how. So this is how our clip starts off, in two pieces as usual, and this is what we want to achieve. Our grub screw in there to hold it firmly in place on our guide rail, just like your joiners, and a hole here so we can access to hold the clip firmly in place so it doesn't fall out again. And these are the tools we'll need: a hammer and a punch. We need a couple of grub screws. These are M6 by 8mm long with a tap and a drill bit to suit, but depending on where you are, get a grub screw that's available in your engineering shop. A 2mm or 1/8 drill to drill up 2 holes in our small can to put our clip in. We'll need water, blow lamp, a drill and a hammer, and I'll do the holes in these on the drill press so we can get you the camera shot so you can see it more easily. So this is the little clip that holds our joiner onto our bench dog. This has been shaped and has been tempered and heat treated so it retains its strength and it retains its shape and doesn't bend. But what we need to do is just heat the very end of the tip so it's glowing to make it soft, but we don't want to take damage or take any of the tempering away from the rest of the clip. The way I thought of doing this is to put a metal can, we put a couple of holes in there, we put our clip through it to protect it, and some water to take any residual heat that is on the metal on the inside that we don't want to take away the tempering. I'll do that right now for you. So put our clip through the 2mm hole. So all we need to do, sometimes a little bit fiddly, need to get our 2 clips through the hole in the can. And just push them around until we've got about that much sticking out. Then we just need to add some water to our can, as high as we can, but not so the water's dribbling out the holes too much. All we need to do is red. Leave them in the water, give them a little splash, leave that for about 5 minutes and then repeat the process again. So after we've heated our clips to our cherry red in the can and we're waiting for them to cool down so we can heat them up once again, we're just going to drill these. So this is how we want a 5mm hole in there for our grub screw, or if you've chosen a different size, an equivalent hole, and their hole just there where the UJK sign is that allows us access through into there. So I'm just going to do that now. just thought I'd clarify to make things clear. The hole through the bottom goes all the way through, and that's the size of the drill you need for your grub screw. This little hole here is what your wire goes in, and that goes through the plastic solid bit into that hollow. And if you look here, that goes all the way through. So I'd just check before you drill. On every one I've done up to now, it's just where the UJK sign is, just where that is. So you just want to connect that hole into that chamber. So that's the second time we've just heated those up just to cherry red to take the tempering and hardness away from them. Give them a wee splash or a little bit more water just to keep them cool. Leave them to one side while we just tap the plastic for our grub screw. Take you a couple of minutes. Take it nice and steady. Drill all the way through. It's a bit harder to do this once you've put your wire in. And of course, you can do the same on the other one. So, after we've heated our end of a clip to cherry red and let it cool, it's still springy and hard, but that end of the metal is soft, so we can bend it slightly over to retain it in our clip. So just feed that, just like that, into our clip. Sometimes takes a bit of a wiggle and an effort, and you need about 3 millimeters, 3/16 sticking through that clip. Now with our wire pushed through into there, about 3 millimeters, 3/16, put on something nice and flat, get our punch, and what we want to do is hit the punch so the end of that metal splays out and bends a little bit so it doesn't pull out of our clip. And it's quite a simple holding on. Give it a good, nice shot. Okay. And as you can see, that just wants a bit more. And that will not pull out. Do our second clip, just to show you again. Get our wire, push it through, stick it through about 3 millimeters, 3/16. Sometimes takes a bit of a wiggle. Get our punch onto the metal, give it a good whack, maybe give it a more, give it a quick test. Sometimes it needs a 2 or 3. Get that one again. And that's done it. That's nice and secure, that's not going to come out. Get our grub screw. Fit that in, and there we have it. Not really took that long. Got a pair of clips that won't fall apart. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you can sort your clips out so they last you a few more years. Thanks for watching the channel. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Any questions in the comments below. Thanks a lot. Bye.